Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is my second installment to Darkzy Talks, my commentary series where I try to get into the YouTube commentary game, because I know it pisses Susan off. Anyways, in today's video I just wanted to rant about the pandemic we're living in, dumbasses that think there is no pandemic, and just anti-maskers in general, so let's just hop into it. Now, what inspired me to make this video comes actually from two different things, right? Number one is all these videos going around of Karens making huge deals in public about having to wear a mask, telling people, oh, I have a condition, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I have a condition. If you discriminate me for not wearing a mask, I'm going to report you or something, you know, shit like that, right?
Woo! Democratic pigs! All of you! That man harassed me for not wearing a mask. I have a breathing problem. My doctor would not let me wear a mask. So anyone harassing me to wear a mask, you guys are violating federal law. You get that? Get that on camera, ma'am.
And the second thing is a call for an uprising. Now, if you don't know what a call for an uprising is, he is basically your typical just nut job conspiracy theorist, all right? And to keep it honest with you guys, I've actually followed the call for an uprising for a while now. And to be fair, he had about some things he talks about. Two that come to mind are actually, you know, the creepy, how do I put this without saying the actual word? The creepy, like, weird shit that Hollywood does with kids. Yeah, that type of shit. And the Freemasons that he talks about. He knows what the fuck he's talking about with that shit. I'll give him that, alright? If you don't know what the Freemasons are, I'm just going to put up a photo of what I took when I actually found one of the lodges. I was going to a fucking Mexican place, and like this was like right across the street, so I just happened to stumble upon it. But I took a few pictures, and you can see right now that, yeah, you see that symbol there? Yeah, that's what they're all about. This fucking cult. But anyways, back on topic. Something that's been really bugging me for a while is a call for an uprising, and a lot of fucking clueless people have just been saying that there straight up is no virus.
Sheep want to make sure that nobody can walk in without wearing a mask when there's really no fucking virus even affecting anyone, because they're all fucking liberals.
Now, the thing about conspiracy theories is you really need to know where the fuck the truth lies. You actually have to have evidence to back up what the fuck you're saying. And the reason I know that those things that a call for an uprising does talk about is true is because there's actual shit. You can actually research it, look into it, and see straight from the horse's mouth that, yeah, this stuff kind of is true. But if you just jump on every conspiracy theory, like every single one, and just think it's straight, like, yeah, you might be right sometimes, all right? But you also might hit a bullseye if you throw 1,000 darts, playing darts. You know what I mean? Now, to be fair, I do get where he's coming from. It is pretty common knowledge that in these day and age, especially, that if the mainstream media is like being a dead horse and covering something so much, that there's obviously going to be an agenda at play, when especially with all these fucking biased news stations, right? So I can kind of get where they're coming from, all right? But that doesn't automatically mean that because they're talking about the virus, that the virus ain't fucking true. Like, that's just jumping to conclusions right there. In fact, here's a real kicker. You want to know what the proof is that it's actually real? The fact that I fucking know people, and I know a lot of you probably know people that have actually fucking had it. All right, just top of my head, all right? Let me name off a few people. My buddy TK. Hey TK, you watching this video right now? Yeah. Hey, what's up? You know how you had COVID and you were in the hospital? Yeah, you remember that? Yeah. Apparently you were full of shit. I'm sorry, man. I hate to tell you, man. You were full of shit. You didn't have COVID. You had something else, or you were just making that shit up. You fucking liar! How dare you make that shit? What else? I made a friend recently on a Minecraft server. I made a friend. Apparently, their parents had it. That kind of sucked that both of their parents had it, but apparently they were making that shit up. Let's see. Oh yeah, I went to a Halloween party. At the time of recording this, it's like a few days for Halloween. I went to like an early party. It wasn't actually on Halloween, but a few members of my extended family, like about 3 people. One of them had COVID. The other 2 were exposed, but the one was confirmed to have it, and the other 2 were around him at the time. Right? They couldn't come to the party. Apparently, they were just, you know, staying home, jacking off. You see what I mean? Like, it's the same fucking mentality of flat Earth. Just because I don't see it, it means it's not real. I don't see it. It ain't real. Is that? No, motherfucker, it's real. Just because you don't fucking have it doesn't mean it's not real. It's just so ridiculous, man. I'm sorry if I'm talking in circles right now, but it's so ridiculous. Literally, the only way to convince people like that that it's real is if they fucking catch it themselves. And the real irony is that they keep going out in public without a mask like they are. They're gonna catch it. But I guarantee you, even then, half of them won't fucking believe it. They'll just think they had the flu. They'll be like, oh yeah, that shit that's been floating around for the last 10 months. Yeah, no, that's all bullshit. I just got the flu, man. I'll be fine. No, I mean, like, we're not done yet, fellas, because there's more reasons why people aren't even wearing masks than just that, all right? Back to about 2 of them, all right? So let's explore them a bit. First off, some people just simply don't want Big Daddy government, fucking the US government, to make even more laws impending on, you know, our freedom by forcing us to wear masks. And, you know, I completely get that. I'm actually one of those people. I'm one of those people to believe, like, the more we beg for the government to, like, intervene in our everyday lives, the more freedoms we do lose, and it's a slippery slope kind of deal. So I do understand that, but the thing I don't get is they're rebelling by not wearing the mask, right? They're saying, I have a choice not to wear a mask, I'm not gonna wear a mask, even though I'm endangering people around me by doing so, potentially anyway. Why are you fighting for that when you look around today and you see so much censorship online through fucking legal loopholes? Like, why are you fighting for the mask shit when you could be fighting for, you know, the more important shit? You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. So another reason I see people getting maskless, and this is actually one I can kind of get behind, sort of, is people who have just breathing problems in general, like really just conditions that make it hard to breathe with a mask on, especially. I can actually get behind that, especially if it's really severe. But the thing is, if it's severe enough that you can't be wearing a mask, why the fuck are you going out in public at all?
I have a breathing problem.
Like, just stay home as much as you can, all right? There's a such thing as Uber Eats for your food. Hell, Walmart has this great thing where you can order your entire list online. And then you go up to the shop, you park in the parking lot, and they bring it out to you. They bring it to your car. You don't even have to go in at all, and then you go back the fuck home. If you are one of these people that have that severe of a breathing problem, please don't go out, especially because you're probably one of the people that if you do catch it, it's gonna affect you the worst. Furthermore, if you are somebody that has a breathing problem but it's not really that severe and you can wear a mask, just wear like a thinner, loose-fitting one is my best advice to you, besides all the shit that I just said. So yeah. But yeah, there's also one other thing that I can also kind of get behind, but not really, is if you're like somebody who just has to work like an 8-hour shift or something, like you go into Walmart, you gotta wear an 8-hour shift, you gotta wear that mask the entire time. I get that can be annoying, but I've got a tip for you guys, all right? Just simply try to take a few more bathroom breaks than you normally do, just to be able to sit down in the stall, take off the mask, and have a breather, all right? In fact, if by some miracle somebody who's in like a manager position listens to this, I highly suggest you actually encourage your employees to do that. All right, because you've given them a chance for a breather, and that in turn might actually improve morale in the workplace. I mean, if you really think about it. So that's my 2 cents on that. But yeah, look guys, we've all missed out on a lot this year. Even my introvert ass, actually. I'm gonna go through a list of all the shit that I missed out on that I've been looking forward to. And I don't fucking leave my house very much to begin with, so you know it's that bad. But alright, so first off, being a huge Saw fan, there was supposed to be like another Saw movie coming out called Spiral, the Book of Saw. It was like a spin-off with Chris Rock in it. But yeah, that got pushed back to next year because, you know, the theaters got closed down and everything, so that was nice. What else? So yeah, I had my birthday. I'm not gonna say when, but pretty early in the year, I'm gonna say, is yeah, that was pretty fucking fun, sitting at home just alone eating cake. Kind of depressing, really, because I couldn't fucking, you know, go to gatherings. Speaking of not going to gatherings, and Saw, the horror convention that I go to like every year for the last 4 years. I've been going to like a nice horror convention. It's like a 3-day thing. You can meet like a bunch of the actors and a bunch of different horror movies, right? Didn't go to that because you can't have hundreds of people in one place. So that sucked. And most of all the concerts, man. I saw Aquavale last Halloween, like on Halloween Day 2019. Them, A Day to Remember, they did so fucking well. And then when I heard that they were coming back again, I thought, hell yes, I get to see Aquavale a second time with Five Finger Death Punch. That was back in April. Nope. COVID hit. Nope. fucking got postponed to October. Oh, look, we're still in the fucking pandemic. I wonder who's to blame for that. At least partially. And I got pushed back again, and now I don't even know when the fucking next date is. I doubt they're gonna announce it till all this shit's over, so, you know, that was fun. But one thing that does affect us all, I don't know if you guys have seen this before or after Halloween, but I doubt many of you are actually handing out candies. I mean, I doubt you're gonna fucking open the door and be like, hey kids, I want some chocolate covered COVID? Like, I just don't see that happening. And the most damning thing, I think, that actually already happened is all the high school students that didn't even get to have a physical graduation. I fucking feel for you guys. I'm so sorry that happened to you, but it is what it is, man. But anyways, to sum things up pretty much, for the love of fuck, can we all just stop being stubborn? Can these Karens stop being stubborn? Wear your mask, quarantine. I just want this shit to be over with, man. You think we don't? All the Karens, do you think they ever stop and think, wow, I bet everybody loves wearing these annoying ass masks? No, we don't. We want it to be over. That's why we're fucking yelling at you. All right? It's been nearly a year since this shit took over our lives. All we want is for it to go back to normal. Even if you think it's one of those people who thinks it's a hoax, why don't you just fucking wear the mask and go along with it, even if you think it's fake? Like, honestly, what's the harm? But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say about it. Hope you guys enjoy this edition of Darkzy Talks. Again, this is my new commentary series, trying to get in the commentary game. But if you did enjoy it though, please do drop a like, consider subscribing, and share this video around, especially if you agree with what I had to say. If not, let me know in the comments, and also let me know what are you guys looking forward to the most once this shit's over. Me, let's follow that concert. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a metal day. I'm gonna go open a can of beans.